Yeah. Hi everyone. Just continue to prep. Hi everyone. How is everyone going? Today I am making keto tortilla wraps. The reason I decided to do this is a couple of reasons. We've just done the low carb Simpson Pantry wraps that you can buy at the supermarket. And all of the ones you can buy at the supermarket have some form of wheat product in them, so they're not gluten-free at all. And we don't have a recipe for this, so this is not our recipe. It is from Nom Nom. I think Erica would have linked the recipe in the description. Is that right?
Yeah. But it's GNOM.
But it's you say Nom Nom.
Yeah. Like nom.
Yeah. Thanks for that example. So today I'm not going to be sharing the
Specific.
because it's not our recipe, so I'm not going to tell you how much is going in, and I'm just kind of going to make it up as we go along. So we are going to make the tortilla, and then it's going to rest for 10 minutes, which is when I think we will talk about toppings and best uses for these wraps and that kind of thing. So let's get this.
What's going in them? What ingredients have you got there?
So I can talk about that.
Just I think not the specific measurements.
Okay, so I have
just so that people go to her website
milk,
and get the recipe.
Coconut flour, xanthan gum, baking powder, ACV,
Apple cider vinegar,
egg,
no.
and salt. All right, so we will pop what we need in here. So first off, in here goes the almond flour, the coconut flour, the xanthan gum, the baking powder, and the salt. Don't let me forget anything. Almond flour.
We didn't have any, and we didn't have any blanched almonds either.
Oh, really? So we had to
and
buy
then
it.
that one was on special, like cheaper than the blanched almonds, because they tend to have almond meal on special this time of year in Coles and Woolies because of like Christmas baking, I think. So keep an eye out.
It's a very specific number.
It is a very specific measurement in grams, so you definitely want to weigh it. You will need a scale to make this recipe, I would say. But it's very easy because you just put everything.
Would have helped if I was here.
You just pop everything into like a little food processor, zhuzh it together, and it's done. And we actually have a tortilla press that we use to make the wraps, which makes them nice and thin and round relatively easily. Dan's so precise with these, measuring things out.
Isn't that the point?
Yes, very good.
Xanthan gum.
Oh wow, that's a lot of xanthan gum, isn't it? Well, I'm not questioning it. I'm just saying.
Was like, shoot, don't want to get that wrong.
Yeah, so whenever we do videos with like low carb wraps or breads from the supermarket, people always ask for grain-free or gluten-free alternatives.
Literally just looks like almond flour with other stuff in it. So next up,
that was all the dry stuff, was it?
Yes. So next up, the ACV goes in while the food processor is running. Well, that's not happening. And then pour in the egg. So I guess does it say to whisk it? Yes. Whisk the egg up. And 3 teaspoons of water. I might measure that out before we get going.
Yes, Susan just said, do I recall that Costco has good value almond flour? You've got me excited about a Gold Coast Costco, but I think it's a long way off. Yes,
I don't think it's too far away.
they do have well-priced almond flour there in big bags, and they have 2 options as well, because they have the Kirkland almond flour, which is the Costco brand, and that's really fine. And it's really good, but they also have an Australian brand for people who would prefer Australian products. So it's good that they offer 2 alternatives. And if you keep an eye out for when they have, like, because they have specials quite often, and they're usually, you know, a good enough special to warrant going there to buy things like that. Like particularly with the avocado oil, it's usually like a decent reduction. Hey Linda, hey Bronwyn, how is everyone? Hey Eleni, hello from hotel quarantine in Cairns. Nice to join you again.
Hoping you were coming, Eleni.
Welcome back down under. Well, down under across. I guess you're down under in South Africa as well, aren't you? Hope that you're going okay in hotel quarantine, and glad you can fill in. Oh.
Now it's going to get into a bowl. It's a little bit longer.
Glad we can help you fill in some time. I hope you like organized a treadmill or something. Like what?
She's gonna focus on her jump rope. I read
her jump rope. Okay, because then you can organize like treadmills and exercise bikes.
So I want an update on that. That's for sure. I want to see video footage, Eleni.
Show us the dough, Dan.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in there. So it's kind of sticky at this point. And the instruction is to put it in a cling film and kind of massage it for a minute or 2. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of springy.
It is springy, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm going to pop it in the... This is normally my job anyway.
You can smell the apple cider vinegar. Hey Annette, hey Joe, how you going? Hey Kelly. Oh, Jennifer said I had an order from Low Carb Emporium today with the Empower protein wrap, so I'm looking forward to this one. We found those Empower protein wraps pretty like cardboardy. How did you find them, Jennifer?
The cling film is a good tip because you don't get any of it on your hands or, you know how when you do this kind of thing it can get a bit sticky? It was definitely sticky, so.
Would this recipe work in the Thermomix? Yeah, you could do it in the Thermomix, of course. Just easier because our Thermomix is not in this area. Any sort of food processor would work.
So part of the instructions were kind of to put the wet ingredients as it was running, which doesn't work very well with this. So we
it
just
would
put
work
it in.
better with the food.
It doesn't seem to cool, but Thermomix you could pour it in as it was blending, and a proper food processor you could do that as well. So I reckon now we will rest this. So it needs 10 minutes, so 20 past, we'll progress to the next stage. But what I am actually planning on doing is cooking one. So on the instructions, she says it keeps well in the fridge for up to 3 days. So rather than me cooking up all these wraps and having absolutely no use for them, we'll just cook up one. I'm going to make a taco with some chicken that we have in the fridge and bits and pieces.
I didn't get all that out.
And yeah, I know, I was just going to grab it out as I went. And there was something else I was going to say about she also says that they are best eaten immediately. So I wouldn't cook up a bunch of them thinking I'll eat them the next day or something. You're better off making the dough, dividing it, like getting the bit that you want off it, cooking what you want, and putting the rest in the fridge and having them the next day or having them over the next couple of days. She said 3 days the dough will keep in the fridge just fine. So, first of all, let me prep my space.
Swap you.
So on Saturday, we bought a barbecue chicken from Costco.
We've had for 2 dinners now.
Which I will make something to go in this taco. So with the protein we would normally use with this making our own tacos, if I had smoked pulled pork, I would use that. We quite often have like a barbecue chicken that we've pulled and just put pieces, some of it in the freezer. We would pull that out. You could use like taco mince. What else would we have used in the tacos? You could use fish if you wanted to make fish tacos as well.
Yeah, or we've had them with like eggs, scrambled eggs. And that
like a brekkie.
Yeah.
Brekkie taco. All right. Space is prepped. I'll get a board out.
I was just going to show this as well. It's probably not ideal for some people, but we saw this at Costco. We haven't tried it yet. So it says Japanese style teriyaki chicken, slow cooked, sous vide, boneless chicken Marylands in an authentic Japanese teriyaki marinade. The ingredients probably not desirable for some people. It does have a little bit of sugar, but per 100 grams the carbs is 2.5. So I think it's a fine option and it looks delicious. So we haven't tried it yet, but we'll probably have that for dinner one night this week.
So I'm only going to make one taco, so I'm not going to use too much chicken. But what I want to do is cook it up with a little bit of this Tex-Mex seasoning. We make this ourselves. The recipe is in the Clean and Simple Reset, which isn't going on sale again until January, so if you don't have it. But if you are in the Clean and Simple Reset, you would have access to this recipe. I'm just going to chop this up a little bit to make it a little bit easier to fit in a tiny little small taco. They're not massive, and I wouldn't attempt to make them big. Wouldn't you agree? Like you just make the size that she recommends.
I wouldn't, yeah.
And don't like overload it.
They're a little bit fragile, but they're good. They're good. Oh, Eleni said they don't allow treadmills in Queensland hotel quarantine for various reasons.
Oh, well, Anastasia.
Can't find exercise bikes and cans to rent, so I guess I'll rest and work on that skippy rope. Oh, bugger. This is going to be a challenge for you.
Sitting still for 2 whole weeks.
I hope you can go outside at least a little bit. Do they let you go out for a little walk around or something?
And I'm going to put a little bit of avocado in it. Again, not much because it's just a small kind of wrap. Actually, this was a really nice looking avocado, Erica. Did you use it for
Yeah,
something
no,
else?
I did. I had some this morning. Oh, I had for my lunch.
So there's the avocado. I would normally probably put some sour cream, but I'm not sure if we've got any.
We do not.
No. If we had guacamole, we might use that instead. No, I'm using avocado, but it would just, for us, it quite often does just depend on what we have in the fridge. So I'm going to pop this chicken in with a little bit of this. Not much because there's only a very small amount of chicken. Do you reckon half a teaspoon?
Oh, I
That's
wouldn't
too
do
much.
much. No, there's not much chicken there. Hey, Manda. Yes, different time in Queensland. It's pouring here and my 4-year-old is screaming. I need the distraction.
I'm glad we can get it through. So obviously we would normally, if we were doing it for the both of us, we might even do 2 tacos or something, depending on.
Yeah, probably. If we're having it,
well, if it was a full, like if it was going to be for a full meal, we would probably do that. So there's that. I'll grate some cheese.
Are you going all out in this your little taco?
Yeah. So what other things would you normally add to it? I mean, you can literally put whatever you want in it.
Monica,
Jalapenos or something?
Yeah, salsa, tomato, lettuce.
None of those vegetables.
You can't have too much in it, to be honest.
Well, you can't because fresh is small.
Fresh coriander.
It's only a small little wrap. You can't have too much in it.
Yeah, that's what I said. You can have.
Oh, I thought you said you can't.
No, I said you can have too. I meant you can't have too much. Like, there's not enough room to have too much. Was that double negatives? I don't know.
Went too weird on you.
Yeah, you can't have. I guess that can be taken both ways. Anyway, you can't have much in it. That's what I should have said. Monica says, sorry, what was that you just put in? It was just like some taco seasoning into the chicken. I think that's what you mean. What are you looking for?
I was just going to add a little bit of this. This isn't necessarily keto or anything, but we've tried it before. It's crunchy jalapeno and pineapple, so I might just put a little bit of that in it as well. Maybe just one jalapeno. Not a whole jalapeno.
Obviously, you're not eating this.
I can eat it. Have you had those? I've had those, haven't I?
Yeah, probably. You've had jalapenos.
Yeah, I can eat jalapenos. God. So I'll smell. You can smell the seasoning now of cooking up.
Oh, the homemade wraps. They are the dough's just resting. So Dan's just making the filling to go in it, and then she's gonna kind of roll out the wrap and cook it and fill it up and show us a little chicken taco. Apparently,
that's the plan. Let's see how it goes. Do we have any hot sauce or anything?
We do. You're waiting for me to mention coriander. Eleni,
do we have any coriander?
No, we don't. Eleni's not team coriander either. But everyone who's team coriander, comment below. Team coriander. # team coriander. Hot sauce, is that what you want?
Yeah. Well, I probably don't want hot sauce on it and jalapeno.
Right. So you good then?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay. So that has been 10 minutes on the dough, and the instruction is you get 8. So it serves 8 of these. So I'm just going to try and get 8 sections out of this.
The tortilla press, Kelly, I think I got it from Catch of the Day, actually. It wasn't very expensive, and we don't use it very often, but it is handy for this purpose. Does it tell you? Didn't it say like a weight of what they're supposed to be or something?
26 grams. It does. This is not going to be 26 grams. It looks small.
I'll come over so we can watch.
So I just aim to put it in the middle. And we don't use this very often, but we do use it, obviously, whenever we make these because it's like
very easy.
And it can get way thinner than what we can get. See?
And actually round.
Look at that.
See, but you're not putting too much in
You're
that.
really
Feeling
not putting too much in that.
Very small. Voila! But yes, if you had like a family you wanted to make them, the tortilla press is awesome and you can get the kids doing that.
And it's fun. Fun.
Oh, you've made them, Kelly. They're great, aren't they? They're pretty easy. Like as far as its ingredients that you probably have in your pantry if you've got a low carb pantry.
Dry pan.
I would do a dry pan, but yay!
So
hate coriander. Team hell no coriander.
It's so thin and like perfect looking. I'll just wait for the pan to heat up.
No, you coriander haters. Aldi have a tortilla press. They have all sorts of things, don't they? Because they always have like samosa makers and pie makers.
It wasn't super expensive, but it's definitely.
I will say it's very heavy. I always put a tea towel or something underneath because I'm worried about it marking the bench. But it works very effectively, and if you want to make them for like more than one or two people, it's very handy. Otherwise, you can just roll them out with a rolling pin, obviously. What was the bag you had the avocado in, and where can you get it? It's just a silicon like snap lock bag replacement.
I think you just bought them on Amazon or something, didn't you?
No. The brand is Stasher, Stasher, and I just got them online. And we have varying sizes. They have heaps of different sizes. But yeah, very good for avocados. Or this one is this size. Dan likes if she just wants to take like some nuts or something for work. This is a good size.
So it's very clear about like not overcooking these because they you can definitely overcook them. The instructions were 3 to 6 seconds.
I definitely do way longer
than that. Obviously, because it's already been in the pan longer than that.
Yay, Kelly's team coriander.
But I've even done like too much chicken to fit in this. So
yeah, you have. Oh, we keep going robotic. Hopefully, it's just. Well, I mean, not hopefully it's just you, but hopefully the video is okay for everyone else. Yeah, Kelly, they dry pan definitely, but she's just saying they're really good. Oh no, you couldn't get to Aldi in lockdown. Boo. Hey Ben, how are you going? Kelly did a BLT with aioli with the wraps.
Oh, that's a good suggestion.
Yeah. Like that. Linda's ashamed to admit I hate coriander. My Thai mum was always so shocked when I picked all the coriander out of her meals. Oh, here you go. Well, basically anything that we have, you can also get at Aldi, apparently, because the reusable Ziploc bags also at Aldi. I do really like that one in particular, though, because it's not 2 parts. I have seen other ones where it's like the silicone bag and then there's another part that seals it.
Oh, okay.
Those ones seal very well, and it's just all one part. We should probably get on board with Amazon affiliates for all these great products. Yeah, people in Australia don't really shop on Amazon, though. But we should. Good point, Kelly.
We do have.
We
an
do.
Amazon affiliate.
Well, I mean, I shop on Amazon, but I don't think a lot of people do. Team Coriander. I knew it, Ben. I knew you were a good one.
So,
Amanda, some of the comments are on YouTube and some are on Facebook. That's why you don't see them all. Oh, that looks good. Show us the flexibility. Nice. It is teeny tiny.
yeah, it was probably one of the smaller cut ones that I did as well. So, but that just means you can have more of them.
What was the macros on them? Did you?
So the calories is 89. The carbs is 4. It doesn't have the fiber. So it's 4 grams of carbs. There must be fiber 2. Sorry, 2 net carbs.
Oh yeah. It said actually the title of the recipe is 2 net carb tortilla wraps.
Protein 3, fat 6.
Yes, sorry, Amanda. There's some people watching on Facebook and some on YouTube, and we can see both lots of comments. I would put them on the screen, but then you can't see what Dan is doing, and people get mad.
Yep.
Yay, Suzanne loves coriander. I think it looks so good that you're never going to be able to eat put so much on.
Yes, you can. What do you mean?
Oh,
you 100%.
they're really nice and soft and flexible. I reckon. Like
you can't eat that. 100%. That is like a soft shell taco. Eat it.
I have to eat it twice. Oh, it's still all nice and warm as well. Hi.
I mean, I think it needs sour cream, but because I would want something like wet.
The jalapeno was a good call.
Oh, really? Are you not going to be able to eat that, dude?
For me. It's yummy. Why didn't we have that for dinner?
That's what we're having for dinner tomorrow night. We've got all these.
Yeah, wraps it is. 2 net grams per wrap. And yep, that's right.
Yeah, so good.
And you would have 2 probably.
And they're so easy to make. I did that by myself.
Yeah.
With no instructions.
And you made the whole meal. Not just the wrap. In that time you made the whole meal.
No. Half an hour. Boom. I mean, if you were making more of the wraps, it wouldn't even take that much longer because it's literally like press it in that, done. Like,
yeah,
you put a wrap in like,
when you get into like a rhythm with it, you can punch through them.
Do you want the rest of this?
No.
It's so good.
We've already had dinner, so I don't really feel like a taco. We had tuna mornay for dinner and it was yummy. And I will say, Dan made that cream cheese pesto dip last week, for those who were here last week. And I made the tuna mornay just by using that, and I watered it down a bit. It was really yummy. Because
it was really use up what was in the fridge.
Yeah,
dinner.
that's last night was as well.
Okay.
Kelly said, I love how she gets so into cooking now, so precise and I think she's a perfectionist. I'm
not a perfectionist, but I like to follow the instructions.
But yes, definitely check out that website, Nom Nom, GNOM. She has loads of awesome recipes and lots of baking kind of stuff that we're not very, I use her recipes a lot and they're very good and very well tested.
Yes, Elizabeth, go back. We should have taken a photo of that. It's gone. I could have put it on Facebook or something, but that ain't happening because I just ate it all. Yes, Elizabeth, you missed it. We're done.
We've made
that is done. Yeah, done. So I am happy to make other people's recipes. So if you've got something you want me to have a crack at, like this one, please reach out to us and let us know. Or if you've got any coming up to Christmas, if there's anything you
want Dan to tackle like holiday, Christmas, festivity, entertaining wise,
Let us
be a good
know.
option.
Yep. We are really looking for any suggestions you have, because what tends to happen is Sunday afternoon we're sitting on the couch and Erica goes, "What are you making?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And then we figure it out. We just find something. And this was a really good one to do because you can make your own.
Yes.
Completely different. Like I wouldn't be making like that breakfast wrapping those or anything.
No, you could make them a bit bigger though. Like that one.
You could probably
that
make
one
them
was
6.
pretty small.
You can probably make them 6 serves instead of 8. All right. Thanks for coming, everyone. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
If you could make pork rinds chaffles, yeah, that's the other thing.
Ah,
Chaffles.
we don't have a waffle maker, do we?
No, we got rid of it.